What's up? My name is Jared. This is my home gym, basically 95% Rogue. So let's go walk you through it. Here we go. So we have a 3-bay garage, which is about 30 feet deep. We first put all the mats. These are from Rogue, and these little dots are helpful because in a garage there's a bit of a pitch. So instead of having the barbell roll out, it's nice to have these little dots here on the pads, either 4x6, 100-pound pads. Yes, they're a little salty. We're in New York on Long Island, so it gets a little cold, a little salty. We've had quite a few snowstorms. So the Bay 2 and Bay 3 are mainly gym ones, although we do usually park cars in the first one and the second one. Third one is 100% dedicated to the gym. So let's walk you through it. First thing we have is two sets of rings, one pull-up section. Okay, Rogue banner, of course. Okay, so let's walk you through the back. This is more of the storage. These are two Rogue storage racks. And if you take a look, this one we changed the shelving a little bit to have some home stuff. I have a young family, so of course we have some bikes and some scooters. But we have the first Rogue piece is the curled bar, a 25 Rogue high temp bumpers. Okay, then we have the jerry cans. I haven't seen much of that on any of your videos, so that's kind of cool. And then over here we have our main storage area. So we have the kettlebells from Rogue, all the way from light pink all the way to the white, which I think is like 19 pounds up to 88. The Rogue dumbbells, hex forms, I think anywhere 12s, 20s, 25, 30, 35, 40. The Rogue ab mat ball, the slam ball, and then empty shelf for some more gear. Yoga mat, I really like this one. It's the ab roller. I bought one of the single plate, the spec plate, which is skinny, which helps engage the core. And then we have the landmine attachment, which you just put on 245s. This is not attached to the rig. Let me back up. We have our pegboard. Yes, I know that is just for aesthetics only. We cannot use that pegboard in that location. Noble, another favorite brand of ours. All right, let's go to this section. We have our GHD, which is part of the box jump attachment, and the 3x3 Rogue strip, and then the foot attachment that goes onto it. So you have your GHD, you turn it back around, you work on your hamstrings and lower back. These are another storage system. I found these on Facebook Marketplace. More aesthetics. We have the attachment for some lat pulls when you put the bar in between your legs. Some clips up there. Terrific. And then this is my newest addition. I love this. It is the lat pull down pulley system. This is one of the first generations that they came out with. It was someone that part of a set, but they were moving, and you see how skinny it is. Doesn't take up much space at all. You can pull it down from the top, you can pull it up from the bottom, and I do have the seat and the foot attachments, and I'll show you that in a minute. It goes from 10 to 290 pounds. Really skinny. Love this back attachment for and knots in the back. So love that setup. You can see this is the 240 volt heater. In New York it gets kind of chilly in this 4 months of the year, so we have that going. All right, let's talk about our main rig. Okay, here we go. So we went with the Rogue verticals, 108 inches. We went a little bit higher because we have 16-foot ceilings in here. We'll go through that in a minute. There's your speaker. We have our safety arms on Etsy. I bought these pieces here. This is just a helpful way to be protective in case my little ones come and play. We don't want them to face plant right on there and break a tooth. Although I am a dentist, I can fix that if I need to. You can kind of see that's my tooth logo on the outside of the Rogue setup over there. And then some of the attachments I use for the lat pull down. So we have all sorts of lat pull downs, a rope, flat. You get the idea. All of our plates are the Rogue high temp, high bounce ones, because I do a lot of outdoor workouts when it gets nicer out. So we have 15s, 25s, 35s, 45s, some change plates. I love the Rogue aluminum collar clips, the red to match our red rack. The belt to do the dips in, some lacrosse balls, some jump rope, a 12 and a 20 wall ball, clock, and of course we have our TV. Don't want to miss a game while we're out here. 3 of my main Rogue bars, the 2 red ones, one of which I bought when They first introduced that to the games, and I bought one of the ones they used to the games. And the middle one is the Matt Chan bar, and a couple accessory bars behind it, so 6 total bars. While we're over here, I have a little attachment for the battle rope. So we have our Rogue battle rope. You see that lying down in the corner over there. And while we're in the corner, we have our fat or axle bar. If you take a look at that one, I like using that one, different grip. And behind there is the one you can pull, the sled that you put some chain onto, and I show you the chain. I love that in the summer. We live in a court. And then our Concept 2 rower that we have mounted on the wall, and some of the PVC Rogue pipe there is just to stretch out the shoulders, and our dip attachment. So there we go. Let me back up a little bit. All right, so now let me back up. Here is our pegboard. Goes all the way up, and like we were saying before, we have 16-foot ceilings. So we have our hanging rings for toes to bar, rings and muscle ups. And then we have our rope, also 16 feet high, which is kind of cool. Also Pitt and New York Giants, favorite teams. Okay, here's our Concept 2 ski erg. I had nowhere to put it, so we put it right in front of the window, so we still have access to the window. Great, we mounted it right up there, so we don't have the foot pedal, so we have some space. The Ab Amigo. I bought this extra vertical upright from Rogue, so kind of have a whole bunch of accessories on it. When the little ones come out, that's that, under 90-pound pull-up bar for the little ones. A couple of attachments on there. And you see here is the seat and the foot attachment for the pulley system. I just have it over here for now because I was doing some biceps over there, but I can easily attach it and put it back over there. All right, next we have, if you remember one of the first videos where they showed Matt Fraser's warm-up, and he used this thing over here, so of course I had to buy it. Cool little warm-up piece, that little circular thing. And over here we have the Rogue incline bench, super heavy, love it, awesome. Some of the ab mats, Theragun, of course some of the lifting shoes. And then we have our, basically our board, Pitt and the Tooth logo. It's February in New York, we got up to 60 degrees in here, which is not bad. Let me come back around over here. Of course, we have an iPad for the music, for the stereos. There's the 50-foot chain that we use for the sled that we pull out in the middle of the summer. And some of our favorite brands on the fridge. Fan when it gets hot, because it does get hot. And then we have here our Rogue Eco Bike. Parallettes is no good place to put it, so we put them there. And then we have a flat bench mounted over here on the wall in between the garage doors. So that basically covers it. Nearly all Rogue, good amount of space. The nicest thing I put, if you see here, I put wood along all the back wall, so we don't need to find a stud. The whole thing is mounted to all studs, so basically if you need to mount something, you hang it right to the wood. We don't have to worry about finding a stud, which is really nice. So hope you enjoyed my home gym, and if you have any questions, we'll figure it out. Thanks, bye.